This is reporter Danof. We have currently infiltrated the World Order's headquarters, and tonight they're gonna discuss about the motorcycle ban.
Order! Order! I am Judge Danof, and I am now presenting Anti-Danof from the anti-motorcycle community, here to tell you his truth.
I mean, straight off the bat, it's just a glorified bicycle, really. A glorified bicycle for fat people. If you think about it, that's all it really is. You know, you could use your legs to go, but instead you're like, oh, I'm gonna use this.
Oh, you suck!
And it has no protective cage. It's like, oh, why would I need that? That's like your friend being like, hey, you want to come and join me in my helicopter? Yeah, man, that sounds super dope. All right, but just so you know, it's just a blade with a motor, okay? So you have the motor on your back, you hold the blade over your head, and you fly. And if you drop it, you die. Why would I want that? Why wouldn't you, dude? And also, they reached this problem where they're like, okay, we got to have this highly flammable gas somewhere in this motorcycle. Where should we put it? In my motorcycle, they're like, let's use this plastic, have it inside here, and put it right at their crotch. So if it explodes, god damn it, it's gonna be a hell of a gender reveal. And also, you know it can't stand up on its own, right? If I lift it up like this and I drop it, it falls over here. That was very risky. I thought it was gonna fall over. It didn't. Same thing, if you have it parked, what's stopping someone from just whoop, whoop? Second of all, look at this impractical machine. First of all, there's no roof. It has no roof, meaning if it's snowing on you. If it's raining on you. If Eagles comes down with katanas ready to slice your throat, they'll do it. If you're in a car, they'll just dunk off your windscreen. It's a way better alternative. And you know, every practical thing a motorcyclist tells you about his bike is at his cost of his own life. He's like, oh, you know what? When there's a lot of traffic, I'll speed in the middle, like this. And you're like, oh, wow, that seems very practical to get through traffic, except if someone does one mistake, you're on the pavement, dead. Did I tell you about that? If you crash with a motorcycle, you're on the pavement. Like on this, you're like at this. Oh, no, look at me, I've fallen over. And you know the one thing they tell you why motorcyclists still are superior than cars? It's that, well, motorcycles are fun. And you know what? I buy that. That's a good argument. Look at me now. If I was a motorcycle owner, I would tell you this. Riding a motorcycle is a sense of freedom. It's a sense to connect with your motorcycle. It's a way to be yourself, a way to express yourself, explore your mind, maybe even a therapeutical experience. And I would also tell you that even though I'm running low on fuel now, a full tank for me costs about 11 euros, I think. Yes. And that's in Sweden, where prices are kind of high. And I would tell you that everything about my bike is cheaper than your car. And you know what I have to say against that? Nothing. It's all true. It's all true. You should actually get a motorcycle. This video is a hoax. That's right. Tricked you again. You thought this video was about not getting a motorcycle. It's about getting a motorcycle. Gas is cheaper. You can't be taken by speed cameras. Overall maintenance, cheaper. It goes faster to get into the city. You don't have to pay to go into the city if you have that sort of thing. You can't be identified while you're on it. You look cool. Girls will like you, or boys, depending on what you're aiming for, or, you know, anything else. Anything will work pretty much. Everyone likes motorcycles in some way. You will feel better about yourself. You will have a fun thing to ride on. You will be able to ride with other people. You will be able to ride on your own. You'll be able to enjoy nature the way God intended on a motorcycle. He said, that's the first thing he said. I'm pretty sure I was there. So with all of that being said, buy a motorcycle, guys. It's amazing. Everything I said was bad about it. It's good. It's good. Don't worry about it. There's nothing bad with a motorcycle. And also, guys, I want to do a little bit of an update. I have a challenge for you guys, but for it to make sense, I need to give you a little bit of context. So, all the merch I have currently on my store is actually disappearing. That's right, all of it. I might keep like one hoodie or something like that, but other than that, all of the old merch is gonna go away and it's not gonna be available
ever again.
And when that time comes, I will make sure to tell you, and I will give you all some nice coupon codes if you want to buy the merch before it disappears. But that will happen when I know when I'm gonna do the new ones. It's sometime in December, I don't know when. But the challenge I have for you guys is 3 people will win this challenge. If you win, you DM me and you tell me which item you want from the new merch. Of course, you will first be able to do this once I actually get the new merch. But the challenge starts already now. So, what is the challenge? Well, right now on your screen, zoink, you see a little piece of a document, a little piece of a paper. And you might be like, what's special about that paper, Danof? Well, that is a poster. And what I want you to do is print out that poster and plaster it at such an interesting place you can, or in an interesting way. That's right, I'm using you to get free publicity. But you get something out of it. A hoodie from me, more free publicity. Here's some idea from the top of my head. Maybe you put it up there. How did you get it up there? I don't know. Don't risk your life though. Quick disclaimer, do not put yourself in harm's way for this. That was a bad example with the height. Maybe you see a wall, a big wall, and you plaster the entire wall with millions of Danof posters. Stuff like that. And send in on Discord or Instagram DMs. You can send in the pictures of you posting my poster on places, and I will pick some winners. And this challenge is open until I announce the new merch. So I think you have until December, maybe around there. It might close. I don't know. As I said, I don't know. I'm still working on the merch. I also have some artists with me this time, some professionals. There will be 3 pieces of clothing, I think, right now, maybe 4. And maybe one little extra thing, I don't know. So I'm really looking forward to see what you guys come up with the poster thing. You gotta send that to me, man. You gotta do it. I'm so interested to see what people will do. I know you guys can be pretty crazy sometimes. So with that being said, thank you so much for all the support on the channel. Almost 10K. I have a video all planned for that, and it's gonna be a good one. I've been planning it for a long time, and I hope you enjoy the video and stay awesome. Because if you don't stay awesome, I'll come to your house and I'll punch you in the face.
And a special thank you to patrons Nissa Beischer and Matthias Palmqvist.